Hey, is that folk music there you play there? What is that? How do you call that folk music?
I think it was Studs Terkel who asked Big Bill Brunzi, did he consider his blues music to be folk music? And Big Bill says, well, never heard no horse.
Shoo bob shooby doo doo booby doo dow.
Bang! Hot dog!
Don't hesitate! It could be your ticket to a new tomorrow!
Sitting on the old porch swing, not doing much of anything, just listening for a song to sing, with nothing better to do. That's when she caught my eye, couldn't even tell you why. You never know until you try, and I had nothing better to do. Nothing better to do with my day than get together with her some way. Maybe I'd get her out of that sweater. Got a feeling there's nothing better. If you want my advice, you won't have to ask me twice. Love's a lot like rolling dice, but there ain't nothing better to do. Nothing better I can think of than for her to get me deep in love. And though I know I shouldn't let her out, can't help thinking there's nothing better. Well, she finally broke my heart. Should have seen it coming from the start. Too soon old and too late smart, with nothing better to do. Nothing better to do with my time than try to get her out of my mind. Though I know I should forget her, I can't help thinking there's nothing better. So I'm sitting on the old porch swing, still looking for a song to sing. She took the honey and left the sting. She had nothing better to do.
All right.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you, Ralph.
The show is Horses Sing None of It. My name is Ralph Litwin, and we welcome to the show today Tom Picard.
All right, pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to have you here.
All right.
He's playing his homemade guitar, singing his homemade songs from New Jersey.
That's right.
And you're still running the New Jersey Songwriters Circle?
Yeah, running it is kind of a funny word to use.
Organizing it?
Organizing,
Master of
coordinating.
ceremonies?
Well, we thought of calling me Captain, Captain Picard, but it was a little too official sounding. So, coordinators, I guess.
Coordinator.
We would call it. Yeah, I send out the emails to remind everyone to show up, and then I just make sure everyone gets a turn when they do show up.
All right. And where do you meet now?
We're meeting at Millburn, in Millburn now, one of our members' houses, Scott Sheldon. And it turned out to be a great location. It's easy for a lot of people to get to.
Centrally located?
Yes. And we get together once a month. Each of us do a song. That's something that we're working on, usually. And we have a critique session. It's very relaxed. You've been to some of them, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You're one of our
back in
members
the
from
old
way
days.
back.
Back in the old days.
That's right.
So,
You're an alumni, alumnus.
and well, I don't know if I graduated,
Oh.
but
Okay. Well,
I'm more like dropped out. But we should tell folks how to get in touch with you, because then they could, if they're a budding songwriter or an established songwriter, any kind of songwriter,
Sure, come on
they
out.
could get information about where and when to show up for the Songwriters Circle. And that's Tom at tompicard.com for information about the New Jersey Songwriters Circle.
that's correct.
What, is there a regular time of the month you meet?
Usually the first Thursday of each month. This coming month, we're going to take the month off because the 4th of July falls on the first Thursday. So it was a good excuse to have a hiatus for the summer. But we'll be back in August. So,
All right.
and we welcome any songwriter, any style, any level. Just come on out. It's a lot of fun. And we'd like to see you again sometime, Ralph. It'd be nice.
Well, I might polish off my pencil point and
There you go.
start writing again.
Yeah.
You never know.
That'd be great.
So what would you like to sing for us? One of your songs, I guess.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, this is called Morning Light. Like the first hint of morning light, like a breath of fresh air, like the feeling that all is right, like the scent of your hair. Like a word that you almost said as you turned in your sleep. Now it echoes inside my head, a memory I will keep. I will think of this time someday. I'll remember it well. And if ever you go away, I'll be under your spell. being here this way, like the first hint of morning light, like a breath of fresh air, like the love that we made this night, like the scent of your hair. Thank you.
I don't want to applaud too loud for that. Was such
That's another
soft
soft
song.
one, yeah. Just wanted to fade out, yeah.
So, do you guys still do the topics in a hat?
No, you know, I've been trying to get them to do that for months, but no one's interested in it. So that was one of our traditions for the longest time, and I wrote a couple good songs that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, an
Me
idea.
too.
We've all put ideas into the hat, and take a couple out, and it was just the idea to stimulate your imagination, make you think of a song idea that you might not have come across otherwise. And
The current membership vetoes that.
no, yeah, every time I mentioned it,
It's like,
they're totally underwhelmed
Give it
by
up,
the
Tom.
idea. Right. Go get your own hat or something. So it's full. I'm going to bring it back though. I remember one month I wrote a song with both ideas in it, and it was great. But
Yeah, I got some good ideas for songs
sure,
out of that hat.
sure,
Out of that hat.
yeah.
So what else would you like to talk about? Or would you like to do another song?
I guess I'd do another song. I'm ready to do another song.
Okay, do
Yeah.
another song.
Let's see. This is a song. It was kind of inspired. I was a couple of years ago. I was going over to the Irish sessions in New York and some of the pubs in New York, where the traditional Irish players would come in, and you could sit in and pick things up. And I'm kind of like that Woody Allen character who turns into whoever he hangs around with. Zelig, I think his name was. So I started playing with an Irish sort of flavor, and this song has a little touch of that in it. So that's a warning. Let's see. He was a music man, he won his lady's hand. Soon they were married with a family of their own. But when the sun went down, he headed into town, leaving her there to tend the family all alone. She was a quiet type, she'd stay at home and walk the floor. He'd come home late at night and hang his fiddle on the door. She had a fantasy of what their life could be. He would never give her dreams a second thought. She would accommodate when he came home late, and though she tried, it wasn't long before they fought. She tried to make it right, to make it better than before. He'd come home late at night and hang his fiddle on the door. As the years went past, she knew she couldn't last. Her heart was broken every time he knocked her down. He'd play and drink all night, come home and start a fight, until she couldn't stand to go another round. She looked him in the eye, said, "I'm not taking any more. So don't come home tonight and hang your fiddle on my door."
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Thanks.
different for you, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. Cool.
It's the old Zelig factor.
Let's tell folks about your recorded songs.
Yeah, these CDs I make at home myself, and I reproduce them at home, so it's a completely homemade thing. And
Homemade music.
yeah, the first one is 12 of my songs, and that last song I just did is on there, and it's also on the other one. The green one there is called 5 Lives, and it's only 5 songs recorded live at the Watchung Arts Center.
Cool.
So.
And folks can get those by emailing you
By emailing me,
at
yes.
tom
Because
at tompicard.com.
that's right.
That's easy to remember if they remember your name.
Right. Picard, just like Captain Jean-Luc. Same spelling. So, anything else you want to know there, Ray? I like the shirt.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
We're also taping the ukulele museum
that's
tonight.
Right, so
So I
this
came-
fits right in.
I came dressed for them.
Yes.
Plus, it's a hot day today,
Mm-hmm.
so I felt like I was right in swing with things.
Yeah,
Plus, I knew you were going to wear turquoise, blue, green.
yeah. This is a perfect, I don't know how you knew that, but this is like perfect complementary colors here. This is like art class.
If you want to
101.
knock somebody's eye out. Okay. Well, tell us about the next tune.
All right, the next tune is, I have a number of tunes that are kind of my homage to laziness, I guess. And this is one of them. That's about all I can say about it. I was hanging around, waiting for the day to begin. Almost missed it. I was hanging downtown, talking with a couple of friends. They were insisting that I'm wasting my time on a fantasy. But it doesn't matter anyway. When it all comes crashing down on me, I'll say I wanted it that way. Oh, I was hanging around with nothing but time on my hands, trying to use it. I was playing the clown, singing songs no one else understands. I don't want to lose it, but sometimes I think I might let it go. Though it doesn't matter anyway. When I'm lost in places I don't know, I'll say I wanted it that way. Oh, I was hanging around, waiting for my life to begin. Could almost taste it. I was making a sound, finding out what kind of yarn I could spin. I don't want to waste it, but sometimes I think my intention's true. But it doesn't matter anyway. When I've forgotten what I thought I knew, I'll say I wanted it that way. Oh, was hanging around. All right. Thanks.
Hanging around.
Song for a nice hot day like today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I was hanging around today instead of spackling
Spackling.
in an unair-conditioned house, no less.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough business today. Work
Yeah.
like that.
Well, usually I don't spackle, but on special request, occasionally I can be
Excuse me a
tempted
minute.
into it.
Yeah. I just need a little water here.
Do you do a mailing list or?
I haven't been mailing ever since I got a computer and started
Email
sending out
list.
an email and saved, 34 cents on each email I sent out. That's the way I do it now. So if anyone's interested in getting on my email list, just send me an email, tom@tompicard.com, and I'll put you on there.
Then you'll find out, folks, where Tom is going to be playing in the upcoming near future.
That's right. Can I mention that, or we're not doing that
Don't
here?
say any dates because this show could be broadcast 2 years from now. And
Oh, okay.
Those dates will be
Well,
irrelevant at that point
right.
in time.
Well, the reason I ask is at the time being, I'm playing every Wednesday night, so the date doesn't really matter.
Oh, where are you doing that?
At a place in Rahway called Eat to the Beat.
Eat to the Beat.
Eat to the Beat, yes. It's,
Sounds like they planned on having music there when they named the place.
well, strangely enough, I'm the only regular entertainer there every Wednesday night. Other than that, they have a big CD player and sound system, so that's usually the beat. But on Wednesday nights, I'm the beat, and actually what I do is I play for about a half hour to 45 minutes, and then we have an open mic. So I encourage musicians to come down and play, whether they're professionals or amateurs or somewhere in between, which a lot of us are, and just get up there and do a few songs, and then it usually deteriorates into a jam session of some sort or another. And it's a lot of fun. I have a couple regulars, Pat Hickey and Gary O'Neill, come out almost every week, and they do a great job too. So come on by.
Eat to the Beat in Rahway.
In Rahway, right in the middle of downtown Rahway,
All right.
right across from the street from the train station.
Hi, Sandy. She's giving us the 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, we have 5 minutes left.
5 minutes left.
Strange goings on here in the studio tonight.
So you want to try that one that we're going to do together?
Yeah, let's do
All
that.
right.
Is there a description of what it is that you're about to sing us?
Yeah, well, this song, if I told you what this song was about or inspired by, it would probably give you a whole different idea of what the song would sound like. I wrote this song about a friend of mine who died, but I kind of wanted to write it from his viewpoint, and he died at a young age because he lived a very, what's the word, non-conventional life. And it's a sad thing, but in a way, I kind of, when I sing this song, I kind of feel like I'm him singing it, and it kind of gives me an idea of what his viewpoint was and his approach to life. And ready?
Yeah, man.
All right. Every time I turn the wrong way. Get so I forget what I don't know. In the end, it's always been a long day. Got so much to do before I go. But when they say get with the program, I just look them in the eye. Got no way to take it slow, man. I'm gonna live until I die.
was fun.
Yeah.
We got another minute. Can we play it through again?
Sure.
That's
Just
a
do the
cool riff.
instrumental.